Hello, this is Tim Janakos with the Emotion Code Energy Healing Webcast. And today I have a guest online with me named Natasha P, which I'm probably mispronouncing her name, but I'll introduce her in a moment and she'll be able to correct me on that. I put out a request on my Facebook page for anybody who has any incurable disease or any pains, and Natasha volunteered to be on my webcast, and she says she has vitiligo, and she'll probably correct me on that. Vitiligo? Vitiligo, okay. And thyroid and adrenal problems, and also the thyroid and adrenal problems causes insomnia, weight gain, fibromyalgia, amongst other things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce Natasha now, and I'm going to bring her picture up here. This is Natasha. Hello, Natasha. Welcome to the webcast. Hello. Let me turn down the music now. I thought I turned it off. I'm learning how to do this webcast here. Okay, the music's off. Okay, so this is Natasha. And where are you now in the world?
I am in Murrieta, California.
Murrieta. Oh, good. I have friends there.
Close to North San Diego County.
Good. I have friends in Murrieta. I actually trained at the Family Fitness, which now is 24-hour fitness in Murrieta.
Oh, neat.
I used to be a sales counselor in health clubs.
The picture you have is oh, this is perfect. The picture you have is either from when I lived in Puerto Vallarta, one of my favorite places in the world.
Wow.
Greece, my other favorite place in the world.
Wow. Well, as you know, my birth name is Janakos, but I spell it on my website and everywhere else now as a Japanized Greek name, because no one can pronounce Gianakos, which was my birth name. So I made it simpler for Japanese people who use JA like Japan. So I just say Janakos just like Japan for them. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the Body Code Healing Program. And the Body Code Healing Program was developed by Dr. Bradley Nelson, who, as you can see on this picture here, I'm a certified body code practitioner. Let me bring this back up. Okay, later on, Natalie, you can watch this video and see what I'm showing everyone else on this video. And I'm having little computer problems as usual. Okay, so this is my certification for the Body Code Healing. And the Body Code Healing program was designed by Dr. Bradley Nelson, who was a craniopath and chiropractor in my hometown of Orange County, California. And he had a regular chiropractic office for about 17 years. But he worked with so many patients who had so many so-called incurable diseases that his practice was getting out of control. He couldn't keep up with all the patients coming in to see him. So he decided he had to take this program to the whole world, and he wrote the book called The Emotion Code. So if you buy the book, it's online, I think for like $5.99 for the paperback, you will see this body code or emotion code chart, which is I'm showing here on the video. And this emotion code chart shows 60 main emotions that your heart, small intestine, spleen, stomach, lungs, colon, liver, gallbladder, kidney, bladder, and sexual organs and glands produce. Dr. Bradley Nelson studied many different therapy programs, and when he studied ancient healing methods, the ancient healers believed that the organs and the glands of the body were frequency generators that generated our emotions. And at first he didn't believe this, but he did a lot of studies with it, and he's come to the conclusion that he believes that's true. So whether it's true or not, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm just have been studying this for a while, and I got certified, and I've worked with many different clients around the world. And what these 60 emotions generated by your internal organs and your glands when these emotions are generated by your body, sometimes they are too powerful for you to fully digest and to process. So these trapped emotions get trapped in your body as energy balls, and these trapped emotions can lead to multiple symptoms and multiple other problems in the body. So he believes, after working with patients who had, just like you, fibromyalgia was one of the many of his patients came in with. He also worked with every different major disease that doctors said they couldn't cure, so they pretty much gave up on. You have whatever, 2 months to live or a year to live or whatever. They came to him. He helped, along with releasing trapped emotions, he created a whole other program, which we'll get into later, which is called the Body Code Healing System. So first what we're going to do is we're just going to start with Natasha. Natasha, have you ever done any type of energy healing?
Yes.
What type of energy healing have you done?
It's called Body Talk.
Body Talk, okay. So I'm not familiar with Body Talk.
Body Talk. And Reiki.
Reiki, okay. I'm familiar with Reiki. I had, prior to doing this webcast, I was a podcast host for 1 year in Japan. And on my podcast, I interviewed many different people on all different things. And I eventually started to work with energy healers. And I think one of the ladies I interviewed did Reiki. And I think in Japan, I went to one lady who does Reiki too. So I'm familiar with Reiki. I'm not familiar with Body Talk. But let's get into the emotion code. What I need to do first is, in order to do testing on anyone's body, I have to ask the permission. What I'm going to do is muscle test myself. Muscle testing is also known as energy testing, or in the medical field it's known as applied kinesiology. And many doctors and chiropractors have been using it for decades now to be able to get answers about what's going wrong with people's bodies through muscle testing the client's body. But over the last 10 or 20 years, many people who have been using applied kinesiology have discovered that muscle testing can be used on anyone's body at any distance. So what I can do is I can muscle test my body and get all the answers from your body, because we are all energy and we are all interconnected, no matter how far away you are. I'm in Japan, you're in above San Diego in Marietta. Still, I can pick up the frequencies of your body with my muscle testing. So all I have to do is ask your permission. Can I do muscle testing on my body to get the answers from your body?
Okay.
Okay. So you're not going to feel any...
Similar to something I've done before.
Oh, good. Okay.
This is interesting.
Yeah, my mom went to a chiropractor about 10 years ago and did muscle testing for all the foods she was allergic to. And she stopped eating those foods and she just ate as much other foods as she wanted, and she lost weight. So muscle testing has been used by many different people to do many things. So what I do is, there's many types of muscle testing. The one that I like to use is called the falling log method, which I'm kind of showing my finger here in the camera. I push down on, I hold my hand and I push down on with my pinky on my finger. So what I do is I say, my name is Natasha, and can you pronounce your last name?
Paisio.
Paisio. Okay, I wasn't that off. Okay, and just for the muscle testing, it helps if I know your age, but I know some women don't like to say their age, and it's up to you whether you want to...
I don't care.
Okay.
I'm 46.
46. Okay, we're not that far off. Okay. Okay, so what the 46 helps me do, you'll see later, is because your body will want me to know what age some of these things got trapped in your body, and that's when I need to know it. So my name is Natasha Piacio. My name is Natasha Piacio. I'm getting a really strong muscle test, and if I say my name's Tim, I get a weak muscle test. So what that means is I'm acting as proxy for you. I'm picking up the energy of your body in order to ask these questions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the Vitiligo. Is that how you pronounce it? Vitiligo. I didn't even know what that was. And it doesn't really matter what disease or what symptoms you have. The motion code, what it does is it helps balance your body. And when you balance your body, all the symptoms, which diseases are actually just a classification of many symptoms. They classify as a name called a disease. So I looked up what the symptoms were of and I can't even say vitiligo. And I've had a friend, actually, she lives in Marietta. Maybe I'll introduce you to sometime, who also had the same symptoms. She had discolorations of her skin in different areas, white. Yeah, so I asked her, is this something you've overcame? And she said, it's not a disease and it's not incurable. It's just like having, she said, but this was her point of view. It was just like having small boobs. It's not, if you have small boobs, it's not something you need a cure for. It's just normal. But anyway, so.
Well, that's good. She has a good outlet.
Yeah. So, but anyway, let's see what we can find. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the motion code chart, and I'm going to say, is there any trapped emotions that we can release from Natasha's body that would help with the symptoms of this vitiligo? I can't even say it, but it doesn't matter. Is there any trapped emotions? Yes, there is. Okay, is it in the B column? No. Is it in the A column? Okay, it's in the A column. The chart is broken down into an A and a B side, so we can quickly eliminate half the chart. We just got rid of 30 emotions that we don't have to worry about. And then it's broken down into odd and even columns, so we can then break it in half again. Is it in an odd row or is it an even row? Okay, so it's an even row in the A column. Is it in row 2? Is it in row 4? Is it in row 6? Okay, so it's in row 6. And row 6 is emotions that are created either by the sexual organs or the glands of your body. And is it humiliation? Is it jealousy? Is it longing? Is it lust? Is it overwhelm? Okay, it's overwhelm. Overwhelm usually comes up in most of my first healings. Most people have lots of trapped emotions of overwhelm, so it's a normal thing to release right away. So do we need to know anything about this overwhelm before we can release it from Natasha's body? Okay, your body says we don't need to know anything more about it. Can you still hear me? Okay, so I'm going to recall...
You know what, I lost you.
Okay, I lost you too.
My internet cell dropped, and then Skype just put you back on, so I missed the whole conversation.
Okay, that's fine.
That whole part about it's in this section, it
okay.
has to do with an organ, or a sexual organ, or a gland.
Okay.
Oh, and it dropped again.
Okay.
It dropped again. Okay, go ahead.
So that's fine. Sometimes when we're doing energy healing, the energy blocks the frequencies. Sometimes my computer goes out completely, so it's kind of hard. Well, anyway, the trapped emotion that most people have is overwhelm. So you have a trapped emotion of overwhelm. And I asked if your body wants us to know anything more about this overwhelm, and it said no. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rub a magnet over my head, and the magnet doesn't really matter. I'm just showing for the video. I'm using a magnet that some plumber dropped in my mailbox. It's a business card magnet, and I don't know who this plumber is, but any magnet will do. And I'm running it over my forehead, and what that does is that it sends my intention, which my intention in my mind right now is to release this trapped emotion from Natasha's body of overwhelm. And I just do it 3 times over my head, and the magnet just intensifies my my intention, and it sends it through your meridians, which your meridians are your acupuncture meridians. And the meridians start with the governing meridian on the top of the forehead or the eyebrow, over the back of the head to your tailbone. But we don't need to do the whole... If I'm working on another patient next to me or another client next to me, I rub it down their back. It's just easier that way. But on myself, I rub it over my head. So then I ask, has this trapped emotion been released? Yes. Okay, so we released this trapped emotion of overwhelm. So let's see. Is there any other trapped emotion contributing to this vitiligo that we can release right now? No. Okay, so right now your body wants us to move on to other things. So let's work on thyroid problems. Is there any trapped emotion that Natasha has that we can release that's contributing to problems with her thyroid? Yes. Okay, is it in the B column? Is it in the A column? Okay, it's A column. Is it in an odd row? Is it in an even row? Okay, is it row 2? Is it row 4? Is it row 6? It's row 6 again. Is it humiliation? Is it jealousy? Is it longing? Is it lust? Is it overwhelm? Okay, it's overwhelm again. Okay, this is normal. A lot of people I do first healing session on, the overwhelm is high up on the list. So do we need to know anything about this trapped emotion of overwhelm before we can release it from Natasha's body? Yes, we do. Okay, this is why I needed to ask your age. The first thing we usually ask is, did Natasha trap this trapped emotion of overwhelm in her body before the age of 30? No. Before the age of 40? Yes. Was it from the age of 30 to 35? No. Was it from the age of 35 to 40? Yes. Okay, was it age 35, age 36, age 37, age 38, age 39? Okay, this was from about age 39. Maybe you can recall. If you can't recall, it's okay. For some reason, your body wants us to know that this was about age 39. It usually is give or take a year because your body understands time differently than we do on a conscious level. So does that bring anything to your mind, something you were going through at about age 39?
That's very interesting, because I saw Dr. Holtorf, one of the leading endocrinologists last year, and he says something traumatic happened to my body at 39. Well, what happened to my body was I had my last child.
Oh, wow.
And it was a very important pregnancy because when she was delivered, the doctor realized that from the second pregnancy prior to her, my son, that the hospital had left stitches inside of me that had calcified. They sent them for cancer screening. My intestines were twisted. They had to be realigned. I had all kinds of scar tissue growing. They were called adhesions. My bladder was not in the right place.
Wow.
And I had to undergo an emergency 3.5 hour, or I think it was 3.5 hour, 4 hour. In fact, my husband was just telling me about it the other day because I don't remember. Emergency surgery, because if they had not discovered that, I probably would have died, the doctor said, of peritonitis.
Well, so it makes sense that you might have felt overwhelmed.
Yeah, I was really sick. I was very sick.
Okay. Sorry to laugh about it, but it's just sometimes this all comes up.
Absolute fear and overwhelm that was created from that moment gave me jaundice. I turned yellow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So do we need to know anything? Is this overwhelm due to this delivery of her baby? Yes. Okay. Do we need to know anything more about this overwhelm before we can release it? No. Okay. So that's all your body wanted us to know. This had to do with your last childbirth. So I'm going to release it now. I'm rubbing the magnets over my head. Okay, releasing this trapped emotion from age 39 from Natasha's body, having to do with her last baby delivery and all the problems, complications with it. Has this been released? Yes. Okay, good. So I should tell you, when we release a lot of trapped emotions, sometimes when you sleep at night, you might have dreams about the incident. You also might have trouble sleeping at night, or you might want to sleep. You might feel like sleeping more than normal, or you might just feel tired throughout the day. It's a normal occurrence when we release trapped emotions, so don't worry about it. Okay, you dropped off again, but that's okay. I'll call you back. Okay. Okay, so we released 2 emotions of overwhelm. Okay, so we're going to move on. We have internet problems. Let's see, my connection. Ah, there we go. Nicole's back. Where is she? How can I answer? Ah. Okay. Okay, sorry. So I'll try to edit out the video hopefully, but okay, let's see. Let's go on to another emotion because there's many emotions we can release in one session which will help. Okay, I'm just going to go on to your body says that was causing some problems with your thyroid. So let's see about your adrenal glands. Is there any trapped emotion we can release from Natasha's body that will help or that are contributing to any problems with her adrenal glands? Yes. Okay, is it something in the B column, something in the A column? It's in the A column again. Is it odd row or even row? It's even row. Is it row 2? Is it row 4? Is it row 6? Okay, it's row 6 again. Is it humiliation? Is it jealousy? Is it longing? Is it lust? Is it overwhelm? Okay, it's overwhelm again. A lot of times when we do one trapped emotion, the body starts bringing up all the past memories of that trapped emotion, and they all get released in one session. So these are 3 separate trapped emotions of overwhelm affecting your body in different ways. Do we need to know anything about this trapped emotion of overwhelm before we can release it? Okay, your body wants us to know again the date. Was this before the age of 30? Was this before the age of 40? Okay, was this from the age of 30 to 35? Was this from the age of 35 to 40? Yes. Was it about age 35, age 36, age 37, age 38, age 39, age 40? Okay, this was about age 40. After your delivery of the baby, does overwhelm, I imagine my wife's just gave birth, and our baby is a month and a half, and my wife is 40 now. So I can imagine having a new baby is overwhelming.
Yeah.
So was this related to having, last child? Okay. Is there anything else we need to know about it? No. Okay, so your body says that's all we need to know. Can we release this trapped emotion now? Yes. Okay. So I'm doing again the magnets over my head. I'm releasing this trapped emotion of overwhelm. Okay. Is this trapped emotion of overwhelm gone? Yes. Okay. Is there any other trapped emotions affecting Natasha's adrenal glands that we can address right now? Yes. Okay, is it something in the B column, something in the A column? Is it odd row or even row? Row 2, row 4, row 6. Is it humiliation, jealousy, longing, lust, overwhelm? Okay, it's overwhelm again. This is normal. We get a lot of the same ones. Maybe the next session we would get other emotions. Do we need to know anything about this trapped emotion of overwhelm before we can release it? Yes, we do. Was it trapped in Natasha's body before the age of 40? Was it about age 41 or age 42 or age 43 or age 44 or age 45 or age 46 or age 47 or age 40? Was it before the age of 40? Was it before the age of 45? Okay, let me try that again. Was it age 40 or about age 41 or about age 42 or about age 43? Okay, this one says about age 43. Does something come to your mind about that happened that you might felt overwhelmed about age 43, give or take a year?
I had moved to Mexico and my husband was supposed to join me, but he was unable to because we had a piece of property that was supposed to sell, and that's when the market, I think, was going down.
Well.
And, no, 3 years ago. No, yeah, I was on, no, this is huge. No, this is before, this is after that. We were in Mexico, he was with me, and there was a man that came into our life that promised my husband a lot of business, so my husband had to leave. The man told him he had to get off the fence and come back to the United States, so my husband left us, and basically our business had tremendous problems after that because the man did not keep his word.
Well.
And we are still, to this date, by this Saturday, we will have put everything back together that was destroyed, that the seeds of the destruction began then.
Wow. Okay, let me ask, is this related to that incident? Yes, it is. Okay. So your body's saying, yes, it's related to that incident. So do we need to know anything more about this before we can release it? No. Okay, so your body just wanted you to bring that up. Sometimes bringing it up to conscious level helps it release from your body. So I'm releasing this trapped emotion of overwhelm around that incident. Okay. Is this trapped emotion gone from... Yes. Okay, good. Let's see. I'm going to move on to... We can probably release a lot of trapped emotions in all these areas, but I'm going to move on to insomnia. Is there any trapped emotion we can release from Natasha's body that would help her not have any problems with insomnia? I'm trying to find the motion code chart now. Here it is. Okay. And your body says yes. Okay. Is it something in the B column, something in the A column? Is it odd row or even row? Okay, is it row 2, row 4, row 6? Everything's in row 6. Okay, is it humiliation, jealousy, longing, lust, overwhelm? Okay, it's overwhelm again. Do we need to know anything about this overwhelm before we can release it? Yes, we do. Okay. Every time I get a yes, it's just a strong muscle test. A no is a weak muscle test. That's why I can quickly go through these because I've been working on muscle testing for a long time. Was this trapped in Natasha's body before the age of 45? Was it about age 45 or age 46? Okay, so this was within the last year. Does something come to your mind that you've been feeling overwhelmed about in the last year?
Yeah.
Okay.
With the new Dodd-Frank law, we were left between state and national licensing in our business, and we were unable to be paid for 1 year. And my application, and I passed the test last October. I was told within 45 days I would have everything, and it took 10.5 months. There's still half the families lost their businesses, and there are still 2,500 people out there that have not received their licensing. I received my licensing 7/11, thank heaven for 7/11, and of 2012. So the past year was totally traumatic because we worked for free because we could not be paid.
Wow.
So we worked without any compensation until we could be licensed and be allowed to be compensated.
Wow.
Which means, which was very,
yeah,
it was horrible.
overwhelming. Okay, so is this overwhelm trapped in her body this year related to that incident? No. Okay, so was this trapped emotion related to another incident? Okay, do we need to know anything more about this overwhelm?
I had to leave Mexico, and I hated leaving Mexico.
Okay, was this about leaving Mexico? It was, yeah, your body says this was more about leaving Mexico.
It is.
Even though that was a very traumatic experience, maybe you have other trapped emotions. Okay.
I wanted to live there.
Okay, I better go visit it soon with my wife. I haven't been there. Farthest I've driven down Mexico was to Rosarito.
No.
Yeah, okay. I need to go. I need to travel the world. I've been a closed up person.
You're in Japan.
I'm in Japan. That's as far as I've gone, yeah. Okay, let's see. Do we need to know anything more about this overwhelm before we can release it? No. Okay, so your body says it was about Mexico, leaving Mexico. So I'm releasing this trapped emotion of overwhelm, trapped in her body within the last year, about leaving Mexico. Has this trapped emotion gone? Yes. Okay. Is there any trapped emotion affecting the symptoms of weight gain that we can address right now? Yes. Is it something in the B column, something in the A column? Is it odd row or even row? Is it row 2? Is it row 4? Is it row 6? Is it overwhelm? Yes. I didn't even have to go through the whole list. Okay. Was this trapped emotion, do we need to know anything about this overwhelm before we can release it? No. Okay, let's just release this one. Your body doesn't really care. There's all these ones we're releasing are bringing up more areas of your body where overwhelm is stuck. So releasing this trapped emotion of overwhelm. Is this trapped emotion of overwhelm gone? Yes. Okay. Is there any other trapped emotion we can release from Natasha's body that's contributing to her fibromyalgia? Yeah. Okay, is it in the B column? Is it in the A column? Okay, it's A column. Is it an odd row or even row? Is it row 6? Is it row 4? Is it row 2? I went backwards because I want to see if it's a different row. Okay, it's row 2. Is it anxiety? Is it despair? Is it disgust? Is it nervousness? Is it worry? Okay, it's a trapped emotion of worry. Do we need to know anything about this trapped emotion of worry before we can release it? Yes, we do. Okay, so this one's related to your fibromyalgia. Is this trapped emotion, was it trapped in Natasha's body before the age of 40? Was it before the age of 45? Was it trapped in her body this year? Okay, about age 46. So, do we need to know anything more about this worry before we can release it now? Was this worry having to do with that working without a license? Yeah, okay. So the worry was about that. Okay, let's release this worry from your body. It's contributing to your fibromyalgia, so let's release it. Is this worry gone from... Yes, okay, good. Okay, is there any other trapped emotion affecting or contributing to... I can hear you still.
Lost again.
No, I can hear you. Can you hear me? I can hear you, Natasha.
Yeah, now I can. I lost you. Yeah, I lost you. There
Okay.
we go. You're back.
Afterwards, you can watch the video, so if you miss some of what I'm saying, don't worry. I can hear you well. Okay, so I'm going to check if there's any other trapped emotion contributing to Natasha's fibromyalgia that we can address. Yeah. Okay, is there any... Is this in the B column? Is it in the A column? Is it odd row or even row? Okay, is it row 2? Is it row 4? Is it row 6? Is it humiliation? Is it jealousy? Is it longing? Is it lust? Is it... Okay, it's overwhelm again. Do we need to know anything about this overwhelm before we can release it? No. Okay, releasing this overwhelm from Natasha's body. Releasing this overwhelm from Natasha's body. Okay. On an average, okay, is this overwhelm gone? I released 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... emotions of overwhelm and 1 emotion of worry. On an average person, about 8 to 12 emotions is a normal session that we like to do. So emotion code healing, usually we do 20 minutes to 50 minutes. Just because it's sometimes too overwhelming to keep going and the body starts shutting down and we don't get good results. But now I'm going to move on to the body code healing, which is... The emotion code is one very small aspect of the body code healing program. The body code healing program is looking at pathogens in the body, structural imbalances in the body, nutritional imbalances in the body, circuitry problems in the body, toxicity problems in the body, along with energy problems in the body. So it's 114 or I think 118 mind maps that are all linked onto one page that we can quickly find anything that's going wrong with imbalances in your body very quickly. So you'll be able to watch the video and see this mind map that I'm clicking on. So let's ask, oh, right now, Natasha, do you have any pains at all today?
You know, no, I'm really quite resilient right now.
Okay.
I'm not feeling the Dr. Holtorf did amazing work on the fibromyalgia.
Okay.
He had a whole protocol, and really it has lasted. The back pain's gone. I have no pain, really. No
okay,
pain.
good.
I'm much better. Much
okay.
better. I am, though, suffering from tremendous insomnia. I forgot to tell you I'm a sleepwalker. I am insomnia and sleepwalk.
Wow.
And he always said that the root of my problem was sleep.
Okay, I used to sleepwalk when I was about
There you go.
9 to 10 years old. My mom used to let me just do whatever I wanted walking around the house as long as I didn't walk out of the door. But I used to sleepwalk when I drank Lipton tea before going to bed. We figured it out after a while. My mom ran out of tea, and then I stopped sleepwalking for a while, and then she bought the tea again, and then I started sleepwalking again, so she realized it was the Lipton tea before bed. So I don't know. So let's find out. Insomnia. I'm going on to the body code healing. I can still hear you even though Skype came up for some reason right now. Okay, answer. Okay, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Natasha? Can you hear me? Okay, even though you can't hear me, I can hear you.
Okay, good.
Okay, so I'm going to go on to the body code chart. Is there an underlying reason on this body code chart why Natasha has insomnia?
Why?
Whoops. I'm getting an echo there. Okay. Is there an underlying reason on this body code chart why Natasha has insomnia? Okay, your body's saying right now it doesn't want to give me an underlying reason for the insomnia. So let's ask about this sleepwalking. Is there an underlying reason on this body code chart of why Natasha why she sleepwalks? Yes. Okay, is it something on the right side of the chart, something on the left side? Is it energy? Is it toxicity? Okay, your body's saying there might be a whole host of reasons why you sleepwalk. But the great thing about the muscle testing is your body will always give us the #1 top reason. So your body is saying the #1 top reason is a toxicity problem. And we go to the toxicity page and there's 5 main toxicity problems. Is it heavy metals? Is it free radicals? Is it EM spectrum? Is it chemicals? Is it microbial? Okay, it's a microbial toxicity. And there's 4 types of microbial toxicities. So is it on the right side of the chart or is it on the left side? Okay. Is it mold? Is it fungus? Okay. I can hear you. Natasha, I can hear you. Can you hear me? I can hear you. Natasha, I can hear you. Natasha?
Yeah, you know what? I lost that whole part.
Okay. Okay.
It's microbial, and then I lost from there.
Okay. You have some fungus in your body. You have some fungus in your body. Luckily, this fungus is showing up on the toxicity page, which means we can release it with magnetic energy. If it was showing up, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay.
I can hear you now.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is the toxicity is very low level. It's fungus.
I can't hear you.
Okay. The toxicity is fungus.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and release this fungus from your body. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So it's a low-level fungus. So I'm releasing this fungus from... Oh, do I need to know anything more about this fungus? No. Okay, I'm releasing this fungus from Natasha's body that's affecting or contributing to her sleepwalking. Okay, is this fungus gone? Yes. Okay, is there any other underlying reason why Natasha sleepwalks that we can address right now? Yes. Is it something on the right side of the chart, something on the left side? Is it energy? Is it toxicity? Is it circuitry? Okay, it's a circuitry imbalance. Is it organs? Is it glands? Is it chakras? Is it disconnections? Okay, it's disconnections. What disconnections are is we have many aspects to our being. One is some people call a spirit or an energy body, and we have a mind, which is our thoughts, and we have a physical body. So many times these 3 aspects of our being, somehow the connection between them goes offline, or the connection isn't 100% and we need to reconnect it. So let's find out what the problem is. Is it a spirit out of body? No. Is it a spiritual disconnection? Is it a physical disconnection? Okay. You have a physical disconnection. So let's see. Is this physical disconnection, is Natasha's brain fully communicating with her body? No. Is Natasha's body fully communicating with her brain? No. Okay. Is Natasha's body fully is Natasha's brain fully communicating with her head? No. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm reconnecting your brain to your head, running the magnets over my head 3 times. And this just makes the connection reconnected 100%. Is Natasha's brain fully communicating with her head? Yes. Is Tasha's brain fully communicating with her neck? No. Okay, reconnecting Tasha's brain with her neck, reconnecting Tasha's brain with her neck, reconnecting Tasha's brain with her neck. Is Tasha's brain fully communicating with her neck? Yes. Is Tasha's brain fully communicating with her thorax? No. Okay, reconnecting Tasha's brain with her thorax, reconnecting Tasha's brain with her thorax. Is Tasha's brain fully communicating with her thorax? Yes. Is Tasha's brain fully communicating with her abdomen? No. Okay, reconnecting Tasha's brain with her abdomen, reconnecting Tasha's brain with her abdomen. Is Tasha's brain fully communicating with her abdomen? Yes. Is Tasha's brain fully communicating with her legs? Is Tasha's brain fully communicating with her right leg? No. Reconnecting Tasha's brain with her right leg. Reconnecting Tasha's brain with her right leg. Is Tasha's brain fully communicating with her right leg? Yes. Is Tasha's brain fully communicating with her left leg? No. Reconnecting Tasha's brain with her left leg. Reconnecting Tasha's brain with her left leg. Is Tasha's brain fully communicating with her left leg? Okay. Yes. Okay. Is Tasha's brain fully communicating with her arms? No. Is Tasha's brain fully communicating with her left arm? No. Reconnecting Tasha's brain with her left arm. Reconnecting Tasha's brain with her left arm. Is Tasha's brain fully communicating with her left arm? Yes. Is Tasha's brain fully communicating with her right arm? No. Reconnecting Tasha's brain with her right arm. Reconnecting Tasha's brain with her right arm. Okay. Is Tasha's brain fully communicating with her right arm? Is Tasha's brain now fully communicating with her body? Yes. Okay, your brain is now fully communicating 100% with all parts of your body. Now what we have to do is we have to check the opposite way. The connection goes two ways. So now we have to check if your body is fully communicating with your brain. Is Natasha's body fully communicating with her brain? No. Okay. Is Natasha's head fully communicating with her brain? Yes. Is Tasha's neck fully communicating with her brain? Yes. Is Tasha's thorax fully communicating with her brain? No. Okay. Reconnecting Tasha's... This time I do the magnet over my head the opposite direction. I go from the back of my head to my forehead, which really messes up my hair. It's really fun. Okay. So, reconnecting Tasha's head, thorax with her brain. Reconnecting Tasha's thorax with her brain. Is Tasha's thorax fully communicating with her brain? Yes. Is Tasha's abdomen fully communicating with her brain? No. Reconnecting Tasha's abdomen with her brain. Reconnecting Tasha's abdomen with her brain. Reconnecting Tasha's abdomen with her brain. Is Tasha's abdomen fully communicating with her brain? Yes. Is Tasha's legs fully communicating with her brain? Is Tasha's left leg fully communicating? Is Tasha's right leg? Okay, the right leg's not communicating. Reconnecting Tasha's right leg with her brain. Reconnecting Tasha's right leg with her brain. Reconnecting Tasha's right leg with her brain. Is Tasha's right leg fully communicating with her brain? Is Tasha's left leg fully communicating with her brain? Is Tasha's arms fully communicating with her brain? Okay, is her right arm fully communicating? No. Reconnecting her right arm with her brain. Reconnecting her right arm with her brain. Reconnecting her right arm with her brain. Is Tasha's right arm fully communicating with her brain? Okay. Is Tasha's left arm fully communicating with her brain? No. Reconnecting Tasha's left arm with her brain. Reconnecting Tasha's left arm with her brain. Is Tasha's left arm fully communicating with her brain? Yes. Okay. Is Tasha's body fully communicating with her brain? Is Tasha's brain fully communicating with her body? Okay. Tasha, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Your body is now fully communicating with your brain, and your brain is fully communicating with your body. So, we don't know how much percentage of your body was off. It could be like your brain was fully communicating 90% with your head and 80% with your neck and something like that. But now the connection is completely open, so that'll help. Is there any other disconnections that we can address in Natasha's body? No. Okay. So, let's see. Is there anything else affecting why Natasha sleepwalks that we can address right now? No. Okay. So, I'm learning what's called either astral projection or phase consciousness or lucid dreaming. And in that, they believe your spirit body leaves the physical body. Whether it does or not, I don't know. But this might be contributing to why you were sleepwalking, because your body and your mind's not connecting right. Can you hear me now? I can hear you, Natasha. Can you hear me? Oh, you're typing. I can hear you typing. Okay. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else contributing to why Natasha sleepwalks? No. Okay. Is there anything else contributing to why Natasha has insomnia that we can address right now? Yes. Okay. I lost you probably, but okay, fungus sounds right. Okay, so I'm going to go on, Natasha, even though you can't hear me. Is there any other thing contributing to Tasha's insomnia we can address right now? Yeah, something on the right side, something on the left side. Is it energy? Is it toxicity? Is it circuitry? Is it organs? Is it glands? Is it chakras? Is it disconnections? Is it meridians? Okay. Is the meridian on the right side of the chart? Is it on the left side of the chart? Okay, these are... Okay, you can hear me probably now. I heard you. Okay, maybe I went offline. No, I'm still online. Let me try to get Natasha back on here. Okay, anyway, for the video, Natasha has some imbalance in her meridians, which are her acupuncture meridians. So let's see what the problem with the meridians are. Is this something on the right side of the chart, something on the left side of the chart? Okay. Is it on the right side of the chart or on the left side? It's on the left side of the chart. Is it one of the top three or one of the bottom three meridians? Okay, it's bottom three. Is it the liver channel? Is it the kidney channel? Is it the spleen channel? Okay, it's Tasha's spleen channel. Let's try to get her on Skype again. Maybe she's offline. Nope, she's back online. Good. Okay. Okay, is there an underlying reason? Is there an... Okay, welcome back. Can you hear me now? I can hear you. Okay, I can hear you. Okay, I'm going to reset my internet connection. That might help. Let's see. This is fun. Okay, where's my internet connection? I'm using a wireless internet connection, and it worked really well in my other house, but it's not working too well in this new house. I'm further away probably from wherever this connection's happening. Okay, where are you? How do I pick it up? Okay, I'm here. Sorry.
That's okay.
Okay, so what I've already moved on to working on your insomnia. Your body wanted us to first work on your... A lot of times it will only give us the top things on the list, and your disconnection was what it wanted us to work on first. So now your insomnia, your body's saying the main underlying reason right now is your acupuncture meridian, which is called your spleen channel. It goes from your left big toe up the inside of your foot to your inside of your ankle, up the inside of your leg to your thigh, up to your spleen, and up to your spinal cord and brain. And it passes through your large intestines and small intestines, I think. So now I'm going on to find out what is the underlying reason why Natasha's spleen channel is Natasha's spleen channel imbalanced? Is it unhappy? Okay, it's unhappy. What that means is it's not yet imbalanced. It's moving towards being imbalanced, but it's not yet that far. So that's good. Is there an underlying reason why Natasha's spleen channel is unhappy that we can address right now? Yeah. Is it something on the right side of the chart or something on the left side? Is it energy? Is it toxicity? Okay, it's toxicity. Is it heavy metals? Is it free radicals? Is it EM spectrum? Is it chemicals? Is it microbial? Okay, it's microbial toxicity again. Is it on the right side? Is it on the left side? Is it mold? Is it fungus? Okay, it's fungus again. Okay, do we need to know anything about this fungus before we can release it from her body? No. Okay, releasing this fungus from your body, from Natasha's body. Is this fungus now gone from Natasha's body? Yeah. So if it's a low level, which shows up on toxicity, we can release it with magnets. But if it's a high level, it'll show up on pathogens. But it's not that high level yet. But this fungus is contributing to your spleen channel being unhappy. So is there anything else affecting Natasha's spleen channel that we can address? No. Is Natasha's spleen channel happy now? Yeah. Okay, so just the fungus was contributing to your spleen channel, so which was contributing to your insomnia. Is there anything else contributing to why Natasha has insomnia that we can address right now? Yeah. Is it something on the right side of the chart, something on the left side? Is it energy? Is it toxicity? Is it circuitry? Okay, it's circuitry again. Is it organs? Is it glands? Is it chakras? Is it disconnections? Is it meridians? Okay, it's another acupuncture meridian. The acupuncture meridians are 12 meridians, which are energy rivers in your body. They go 3 up each arm and 3 up each leg. And they go to different organs in your body. So is it one of the meridians on the right side of the chart? No. Is it one of the meridians on the left side? Yes. Is it one of the top 3? Yes. Is it the stomach channel? Is it the bladder channel? Is it the gallbladder channel? It's the gallbladder channel. I don't know why it is. Everyone I seem to work with who has some problem with the spleen channel, they also have a problem with the gallbladder channel. And the gallbladder channel goes on the opposite foot, but somehow they cross somewhere near the stomach. The gallbladder channel goes from the small pinky toe on your right foot up the outside of to your outside ankle on your right leg, up your outside hip, to your stomach, and up to your back, and up to your gallbladder and to your brain. And let's find out, is this gallbladder channel imbalanced? No. Is it unhappy? Okay, it's unhappy, which means there's not that much wrong with it, just a little bit. If the gallbladder channel or any problem in your body is unhappy and it doesn't get addressed, then it slowly becomes imbalanced. So it's good to catch it when it's only unhappy. So do we need to know anything about, is there an underlying reason why Natasha's gallbladder channel is unhappy that we can address right now? Yeah. Is it something on the right side of the chart? No. Is it something on the left side? Is it an energy? Is it toxicity? Is it circuitry? Okay, it's another circuitry imbalance. Is it organs? Is it glands? Okay, it's a gland. Okay, the glands on the chart, there's about 10 glands. Is it a gland on the right side of the chart? Is it a gland on the left side of the chart? Yes. Is it testicles? No, it isn't, of course. Is it ovaries? Is it pineal gland? Is it hypothalamus? Is it pituitary gland? Okay, it's your pituitary gland. Your pituitary gland is in your brain, by your brain, the backside of your brain. If you have imbalances in the pituitary gland, it often shows up as weight gain, high blood pressure, fatigue, dehydration, or hormonal imbalances. And the pituitary gland also regulates your aspects of childbirth and pregnancy, production of breast milk, sexual organ functions, and thyroid gland functions. So you said you have problems with your thyroid. It might be problems with your pituitary gland that's contributing to it. So, also works with water and hydration and water absorption by the kidney and temperature regulation. So let's find out what's wrong with your pituitary gland. Is there an underlying, or first let's find out, is Natasha's pituitary gland imbalanced? No. Is it unhappy? Okay, it's only unhappy, which means it's not yet imbalanced. Is there an underlying reason why Natasha's pituitary gland is unhappy that we can address? Yeah. Is it something on the right side? Is it something on the left side? Is it energy? Is it toxicity? Is it circuitry? Okay, it's another circuitry problem. Is it organs? Is it glands? Is it chakras? Okay, we're working on every circuitry part of your body. Every part of the body is interrelated to another system of energies and circulation. And now your body is saying there's something with your chakras. So, Is it a chakra on the right side of the chart? No. Is it a chakra on the left side of the chart? Yes. Is it a root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra, heart chakra? Okay. The heart chakra is where close to around your heart area. It's related to your thymus gland. It's linked to your thymus gland. Why it's affecting your pituitary gland, I don't know. It's related to circulation in your body. It's also related to unconditional love and compassion, and the heart chakra is in the same area as near your spleen and your gallbladder, so that might be contributing to those gallbladder and spleen channels. So let's find out. Is there an underlying, first of all, is Natasha's heart chakra imbalanced? No. Is it unhappy? Okay, it's unhappy. Is there an underlying reason why Natasha's heart chakra is unhappy that we can address right now? Yeah. Is it something on the right side of the chart, something on the left side? Okay, is it energy? Is it toxicity? Okay, it's another toxicity. Is it heavy metals? Is it free radicals? Is it EM spectrum? Okay, it's EM spectrum. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 types of EM spectrum problems. Is it something on the right side of the chart? Is it something on the left side? Is it scalar energy? Is it EMF cellular radiation? Is it radiation? Okay, is this radiation due to radiation she was exposed to in Chernobyl? Yeah. Okay. So do we need to know anything about this before we can release it from her body? No. Okay. So we can release this radiation from Chernobyl with magnets over my head, as crazy as that might sound. Would you like to release that radiation from your body?
Yes.
Okay. I'm sure that was a yes. Okay, so releasing this radiation from Chernobyl from Natasha's body. Okay. Is this radiation gone from Natasha's body? Yeah. Okay, is there any other EMF spectrum radiation we can release from? No. Okay, good. Okay, is there anything else contributing to, which gland was it? I forgot now. Oh, the pituitary gland. Is there anything else contributing to problems with Natasha's pituitary gland that we can address right now? No. Is her pituitary gland happy? Okay, is there anything else affecting her heart chakra that we can address right now? Yes. Okay, I know you're probably saying you can't hear me. I can still hear you, though. Okay, you can't hear me. Sorry. My connection's very bad.
I can hear you now again.
Okay, good. Good. Just be patient. Now your pituitary gland's saying it's happy. Now I'm working on another problem on your heart chakra. Okay, is there another reason why her heart chakra is unhappy that we can address right now? Where's that chart? I lost my chart. No, not that chart. Okay, here's the chart. Okay. Is there another underlying reason why Natasha's heart chakra is unhappy that we can address? Yeah. Something on the right side of the chart, something on the left side. Is it energy? Is it energy? Is it toxicity? Is it heavy metals? Is it free radicals? EM spectrum, chemicals, microbial? Okay, it's microbial again. Is it something on the right side, something on the left side? Is it mold? Is it fungus? Okay, it's fungus again. We might just ask, is this... Do we need to know anything about this fungus? No. This fungus that we've been releasing today, was this fungus, did it get in Natasha's body when she was in Mexico? Yeah. Was it from the water? No. Okay. Was it from food? No. Was it from the air? No. Was it from where she lived? No. Okay, but this fungus entered her body when she was in Mexico. Okay. So I don't know why. Somehow you got fungus in your body from Mexico. But... is there anything else we need to know about it before we can release it? No. Okay, so releasing this fungus that's contributing to your heart chakra problem. Releasing this fungus. Okay. Is this fungus gone from Natasha's body? Yeah. Is there anything else affecting Natasha's heart chakra that we can address right now? No. Is Natasha's heart chakra happy now? Good. Is Natasha's gallbladder channel happy now? No. Is there something else contributing to our gallbladder channel problem? Yes. Is it something on the right side of the chart, something on the left side? Is it pathogen? Is it structural? Is it nutritional? Okay, it's a nutritional imbalance. Is it pH balance? Is it foods? Is it herbs? Is it nutrients? Is it magnetic field? Is it dehydration? Is it magnetic field? Okay, it's magnetic field. Natasha, can you hear me now? Okay. What your magnetic field is, everyone is a large magnetic conductor. We pull up magnetic energy from the earth all the time, and the earth is a giant magnetic. The reason it's spinning so fast and the reason it's going around the sun is having to do with many different things, but one of the things is the magnetic field. And we are magnetic energy beings that need to draw up this magnetic energy from the earth. And unfortunately, because we live now in such a removed condition from the earth, we don't get a lot of the magnetic energy from the earth. So one thing you can do to improve your magnetic field is you can get magnetic insoles in your shoes. Another thing you can do is just walk bare feet in the sand at the beach. And then there's a whole lot of exercises you can do to draw up the magnetic energy of the earth, which are yoga exercises or grounding exercises. You can probably find them online. There's so many different exercises you can do to draw up the magnetic energy of the earth. Can you hear me now? No. Okay. So is there anything we can do about her magnetic energy now? Could I do the magnets over my head to help her? Okay. I'm sending more magnetic energy into your magnetic field. I'm sending more magnetic energy into Natasha's magnetic field. Okay. Did that help her magnetic field? Okay, it helped a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I did is I just ran magnets over my head. It helps put a little bit of magnetic energy into your magnetic field, but you probably need to go barefoot on the beach or do some type of energy work drawing up the magnetic energy from the earth. And usually it has to do with your root chakra. So let's find out. Let's move on to something else here. Sorry that you're getting cut off, but I'm going to move on to another area. Let's see. I'm going to hang up and I'm going to call you back. Okay, sorry.
That's okay.
So later when you watch this movie, you can find out all the things I said about improving your magnetic field. But right now, there's not much I can do about your magnetic field. I did as much as I could. So I'm going to move on to see if there's anything else I can work on with your gallbladder channel. Is there anything else affecting Natasha's gallbladder channel that we can address right now? No. Is her gallbladder channel happy? Okay. So your gallbladder channel says it's happy now. Is there anything else affecting her spleen channel we can address right now? No. Is her spleen channel happy? Okay, her spleen channel happy. Okay. So we worked on your spleen channel, your gallbladder channel, your pituitary gland, which were all contributing to your insomnia. And you're so
relaxed right now.
Good. So what might help with your magnetic field is just getting grounded in the earth. And just going to a beach and putting your feet in the sand, or going to a park and barefoot on the grass.